No.
Hello, welcome back to yet another season 2 brand new Degen Diaries podcast.
As you can see, we have a different format.
And people. Moses, why
Yeah.
don't you introduce it?
Well, they can read, can't they?
Nah, it's for the audio listeners. When
Do
we
we
get
even
big,
have audio?
It's the people that
I
don't
hope
want to
we
watch
do.
like
Shit.
it's people who click it and just put it in the background.
Oh, true, true. Well, it's me, Astrin, and TST 990, along with Noah, along with Robert Tendala. And for those of you who are just listening rather than watching and listening, our new format is no camera and
Just
reactive PNGs, if you guys ever heard of that.
getting it
Yeah.
simple.
Basically VTubers.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically VTubers. Uh we are missing one person from the first season of 4 episodes. Was Astro Jester's friend. He's no longer
He's
with us.
Yeah, he's
Not
dead.
in the negative sense.
Just a new
He's dead.
modal, and
Yeah, he's
that's
just
it.
not here. He's just not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what have you guys been doing since the last Degen Diaries episode?
When was our last episode? Like,
I don't know. Let me
I
check.
swear it was
Let's go
like
with
Christmas
let's go
time
with
or New Year's.
New Year's.
It
yeah.
So it
definitely
was
like
New
New
Year's.
Year's.
Let's go with what games have we been into previous from previous ones? Because I know we talked about games at least once.
Yeah.
What new games have we adapted into? Rob, can you
Uh,
start?
Hmm. Well, I think near during January or around the Christmas time, I was still playing Halo. But now, as of recent events, Halo is dead. And
yeah.
343 is a shitty ass company. They should all
That's
be fired.
that's so funny, Robert. You were like, I hit Onyx.
Yeah, I hit
Yeah,
What
Onyx.
month? 1 month later.
highest.
One mo-
What's
it's
Onyx,
Highest
by the
season.
way?
Onyx irrelevant. Doesn't matter when your player base is only 3,000 people. Don't get me started with Xbox people, but
Yeah,
it's dead.
I thought Halo was gonna be really good. Did they even come out with a Forge?
No, they're still making it. It's been like a year or almost 2 years. It's so bad.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
do
for
you
people that
mean?
don't know, Onyx is the competitive rank system in Halo
It's the
Master
highest
Chief
tier.
Collection. It
It's like
is
Radiant
equivalent to
in
like Radiant,
Valorant.
Challenger, the highest one. Rob managed to reach it
Flex.
on uh, on Flex, and yeah, after that, I guess 343 must have dropped the ball on Halo.
I
They
mean,
grabbed the
So
money.
the
so now like
potential
top
is there. It's
200.
just the
Yeah,
developers just
I
aren't
feel like
making. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like if they do come out with Forge, like hopefully soon, there'll still be enough like grab for it that like people will still make custom games for it and they'll get popular again. Because not gonna
See,
lie, custom games were the best when it came to like what was it like Halo
Yeah,
Reach?
Halo Reach.
what they
Yeah,
need to do with like Forge is to have like servers that can be made like CS:GO. So, like you
yeah,
can have
like
constant
a
servers with
Oh,
like
that'd be
custom
cool.
custom
games.
browser server. They already have it
Like
Yeah,
for
Hypixel.
MCC. They are planning on getting it out when Forge comes out, but that's still in November. They pushed back Forge like another year basically since when they
they
said they would start working on it.
yeah. See, like why can't they just like copy paste programming, man?
It's
Like
because
that's just what
they made Halo Infinite in a new engine, and it's like, sure, it looks cool, but like the more they drag on, their player base as a, like the core player base, people who love Halo from all or before 343 took over, like they're all like getting old and getting tired of like all
Yeah.
this repetitive bullshit that 343 does. It's been 10 years that the Halo IP has been under 343, and it's always been gone to shit. They made Halo 4, it wasn't as bad. They made Halo 5, that got thrown to shit, the story. And then MCC when it first came out, it was unplayable, and then I don't know. It's just 10 years of shitty development.
And not only that, like I asked a bunch of Zoomers about like games they played, and like literally they don't even know what Halo is. So if they stall any longer, it's not gonna look good at all. Like
Yeah.
at all. Like if I'm surprised it fell off almost or just as fast as Splitgate did.
Oh,
Oh yes,
Like remember Splitgate?
yeah,
The
it was
Halo
it was the
hot.
one where
copy?
you teleport, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically Halo, but you have Portal in it. It's really fun. It was
It
really
was
fun.
fun. I will admit I sucked at it, but it fell off faster than an
Yeah, I
ice
mean, like,
cube melting on a sidewalk.
I think like Zoomers are just bouncing from at least games that can keep your attention easily and where you don't get too invested. So, like, the multiplayer on Halo is something that would be popular if the gameplay was good. But Rob was saying 343 is really fumbling it, and the hardcore fans, which Rob is a hardcore fan of Halo, but much of the younger, much more younger compared to all of the average Halo avid fans.
And speaking of games we're playing right now, I am so tired of roguelikes, because I want a game where I can go into and not restart every like 20 minutes or if every time I die. I want to build up. I want like a skill tree. I don't want it doesn't have to be an MMO. Just like
That
co-op
just
at
sounds
least.
like
I
an
just want a
MMO.
skill tree. I just want a skill tree. No, like in general, I just want a skill tree. That's it. I just want a
You
skill
just
tree and I want it.
wanna grind something and build up something and
Yeah,
level.
like Craftopia, but it's still in like so rough. It's so rough around the edges. I love it. But like I've gotten to a point where it's too buggy and not developed enough where I cannot play it. Like every time you teleport to a different island, everyone has to go. That's so annoying.
Yeah,
That's so annoying.
I mean,
But yeah,
it's
I'm
just
tired of
fun.
roguelikes. I'm tired of roguelikes. Change it.
It's just
Change it.
the meta of games. Everyone's looking for a game that they can play real quick with other people. What it is, what other than that is a roguelite. Is basically like a matchmaking thing, except you're playing against the computer rather than playing against other people. Because you already have all of the PvP games that anyone
Uh,
could ever like League of Legends, Valorant,
oh, speaking of,
CS:GO, Dota
have you
2.
seen Necrit's videos on League of Legends MMO? How it's
Seen
like
a few.
already
Which,
Yeah, how
pretty
the
much
lore is
developed.
already developed and
yeah,
how
Riot Games is just going out with taking over all different genres of games.
Yeah, didn't they announce like a rough date? I think it was like
No,
I don't know about that.
20
they they already
2024.
announced that they had it. They have someone behind it, Ghost Crawler. But a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people are just speculating it within 5 years. Which, talk about MMOs. Both Rob and I, around what was it, February? If you
February
recognize that
11th.
that month, yeah, we both got started, or Astro Destiny 2 got started on Lost Ark and continued playing it. But after only like a month or so, it was just Rob and I left, and we grinded that all the way until like
A week ago.
lat. Yeah, Rob a week ago, me 2 weeks ago. Which, if you don't know, it's an MMORPG. It's more of an action RPG compared to like uh World of Warcraft, if you know, because World of Warcraft can have like cooldowns that are like minutes long. Or Lost Ark, you only given 8 abilities, and each has like a cooldown of like max 20, 30 seconds, and it
It
has
was
all of the.
fun.
Yeah, it's a fun
The
game.
only thing I didn't like about it is like the repetitiveness. Like you had to do these four
Yeah,
things
when you got
to
into
get higher.
dailies, it just
Yeah,
But
it started feeling
when I
like shit.
played Path of Exile, you could do whatever the fuck you want and still get stronger. Like
yeah,
you could do anything and still get stronger. But in like in Lost Ark, you had to do four things literally,
yeah.
and that got tiring and repetitive.
They had it because for like a lot of the older generation, like they had like a lot of working adults. they just need something to do for an hour or two. Lost Ark's dailies generally take an hour or two. They get on, they do it every single day, something to do, but it does get very, very repetitive. I was feeling it, but the real catcher is just how fun playing each of the different classes of combat, because it really boasts the combat and the raids as their selling points. Like if you got to Vulcan and you got to play it, it was just fun. Playing Vulcan was fun. Playing Vicus, which is the second raid, was fun. Playing the Abyss raid was fun.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
admit, like doing things for the first time and a couple times after that, it was really fun. Especially when we actually got a group of people who could all talk together. That was pretty fun, and we
Hmm.
shat on the people who didn't know how to do it. But then, like, when everyone knew how to do it, they just get mad at you for messing up like one thing. I was like,
yeah,
okay,
it
I'm
gets
done.
so bad near the end where like people who know life it, who know how to do it after the first time, only looks for other people that know it. Like I think there's this thing called Hell Vulcan or Hell mode, which is like basically like challenge mode or like if you would equate it to like doing like Halo with all of this like on legendary doing on skulls
Yeah, that's
with
how.
skulls or doing like any other hardcore attempts at something. I signed up to like it's like Saints Hell Academy, which is Saintone, which is Star content creator in Korea, has a server dedicated for people that want to do Hell.
Okay.
And oh my god, I guess I just played an unlucky class because no one wanted me. The only artillerists that had groups were people that already had a static, and I didn't have a static. I wasn't on there as soon as it
Unlucky.
dropped because I was on vacation. So I wasn't playing on the week that it dropped, so no one else was everyone was looking for people with experience. And I
That's
felt
called high
so
school bullying.
yeah, it just felt so
High school
toxic.
bullying or just like straight up gating.
Yeah,
Oh,
like normally it wouldn't be too bad. But the only like the worst part is that the main selling point of Lost Ark is its combat. Whereas like you have different MMOs like Final Fantasy, which is like its main selling point is its story and role playing with other people, or so I heard from content creators. And then WoW is like I don't know what WoW's selling point is. It's just one
it's
of the
just
long
massive,
standing
to be
ones.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
and
probably
it
just
has dedicated players that will
yeah.
always come back when there's something new.
And then
It's
boom
like
boom
League.
boom kind of segue into the something I'm basically obsessed with for a while now.
Hmm.
A couple weeks. I introduced Rob. It's also an MMO. It's coming
No.
out. It's called Ashes of Creation. Now this
I thought you
MMO
were about to talk about Euro Truck
Yeah,
or
I thought about
American
I
Truck
thought you were
Simulator. I was like, why?
it's like, yo,
Why you bring it?
that's
Wait,
a
it's an
funny
MMO
segue.
now?
if we're playing on MMO, if we're talking about MMOs, I'm going to continue it. I can go on about American Euro Truck Simulator, which
Oh, no.
I'm not American Euro. It's American Truck Simulator, which I can go on about it later when we get to the games, more games that I changed from doing.
Hmm.
But Ashes of Creation, it's an MMO created by Intrepid Studio. It's an up and coming one where if you get to any big MMO content creators like Asmongold, Lazy Peon, you talk about it. It's a multimillionaire guy who loves MMOs. It's like, man, all MMOs out right now suck. I'm gonna make my own. Hires the best, like very experienced people of the field and started making his own thing for like 5 years now,
Wow.
and is going out with monthly updates. And the thing that it has that I've always wanted in an MMO is something I can do, I can work towards by myself without interacting with, having to interact with people, like crafting, harvesting. And this game has it. It has harvesting, it has crafting, it has you have to transport certain materials through caravans, which
That sounds
people
like
can be
Albion
hired.
Online.
Hmm?
Sounds like Albion Online.
I haven't played Albion, so
It's like purely player driven. Like besides like the
yeah.
basic gear, you have to craft your own gear and then
Oh,
sell it to other people.
See, I don't know too much. There's probably a lot of others, but it was just I don't know. It just has a lot of like sandbox features. It has a lot of player driven things. It has think you can just be by yourself and do your own thing kind of things. It has PvP. It has like so much going for it. Such a big plan and project, and they're showing actual gameplay sometimes on the end of the months.
so it's like you're
I know,
able to progress without like a group. Like you could play it not like completely single player, but there's still like an active player base behind, and then
yeah.
the
And then
Oh,
like
that's
if
neat.
you what?
That's neat.
Yeah. And then it's like one of the systems is called a node system, where like if you decide to have stay somewhere, right, make your house there, because
You can
they'll have
respond
like
there.
yeah, they'll have a spawn there. But everything you do, like killing monsters, will give the node or like the location
yeah, that's the sticky
XP,
thing.
and then it will
Oh,
evolve
so
it.
it's like a homestead kind of
Yeah, and then it
thing.
will evolve it, and every player can add to it, right? And once it gets to a town, people can be elected mayor, which they have it in New World, but it just
New World
has
is
a
just
lot of different
Monopoly.
things. Yeah, New World was very
Monopolized.
predatory.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think New World fell off too.
yeah,
It did fall off.
they're coming out with an expansion, which people might say are like it might
Revive the game.
resurrect it,
Hmm.
but who knows? But yeah, it has a lot of stuff and a lot of crafting, which I wish Lost Ark had. That's what I would have probably went into, like more of the crafting or PvE things.
I wonder if a game where it's literally purely um player driven, like it starts out bare bone and like there has to be people who go into crafting to actually you could go into like one skill tree, maybe like a sub skill tree, and then like you have to have people who craft to craft better gear and like they have to level up their crafting. I wonder if there will ever be a game like that where it's purely player driven.
So like
That'd be
literally
pretty
like
cool.
SAO, and people have to
Yeah,
do
literally
jobs,
SAO.
become
Yeah,
blacksmiths, become like
That
leaders. Go, well, yeah.
I
that'd
mean,
be in my opinion, I'd play that game and I'd be a fucking crafter and I'd craft the shit out of my life.
uh,
I
And
would no
then
life that game.
I mean,
yeah,
you could try it in Ashes of Creation.
Really?
I
But
mean, I don't know how
so
much
you'd be
it's like
able to
that.
buy gear. Like it has to be the only market is player market. That's what I'm talking about.
See, I don't know exactly, but maybe it might. It's they said that it's gonna be very player driven. But like, if you're transporting goods, you have people that are like bandits. There'll always be bandits who like you have caravans moving, they can choose to loot it or like attack it and loot the stuff.
mm.
So there will always be both people that will attack it and then people that will get hired to defend a caravan. Transporting goods from one location to another to be sold as something else.
Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. And my games that I've been playing, not really anything cuz literally everything's roguelike. Literally almost everything. So I've been sticking with like a bunch of indie games I have. So like the only main game that people would probably know would probably just be League.
Which is a roguelite.
Yeah,
That's PvP.
I'm tired of it too.
PvP roguelike.
I mean like
MOBA.
okay.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, I know you say like almost every game's a roguelike, but like I want a roguelike that's really long.
Yeah, like so let me ask. If you're buying a bunch of indie stuff, do you just buy the free ones that are almost always bad, or do you actually spend money?
I actually started buying a lot of free games that look bad and then they end up being pretty addicting until you finish the campaign. Yes, I don't buy roguelikes
So you only look into free indie games. You don't look into
because
any.
I'm kind of in a tough spot since school started, which I wanted to talk about later. But like for example, this really really good game called My Little Blacksmith, I think it's called, or Little Blacksmith.
Pony.
No, not.
Yeah.
And there's like a one that one's actually a roguelike, but it was free. But like, um, Baka Adventures, that was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
And it's not a roguelike because you can upgrade stuff.
It's it's more of a party game
Yeah, it's a
where
party game
you work together,
or
but you
not.
want to also not like get people behind.
Yeah,
It's a fun party game. It's more centered towards a party game, and then
it's
yeah,
a good hit and run
Hmm.
with it.
I
Okay.
think it's good. Get a handful of people, at
But yeah,
least 3 people, throw in, play Back of Adventures. It's been
you
getting
can become
updated.
your
Changing
own
stuff.
thick anime girl
Um,
or just a really weird looking person. But yeah, since school started, I really don't have that much time to play any games besides like an off day and we play League or something or like just a small mobile game. It's tough. I'm taking like analytical geometry. I don't know why I need to analyze shapes, but
yeah.
school is school.
We can get to that a bit later. I'm gonna finish up the topic with my, which they hinted towards it earlier, American Truck Simulator. Which,
Over here.
I hate
let me preface, this is not my first simulator, but I have never been into simulator. I've played like max 10 hours of gas station simulator, which
What?
what?
supposedly has a lot of content, but it was just
Wait,
not fun.
What the hell did you do
what?
this?
What
Gas
even? Yeah,
station
when did you
simulator.
play gas
Yeah,
station
look up.
simulator?
Let me look up the exact name.
What do you do?
Yeah,
Just
gas
like,
station
Are
is
simulator.
you
it like
like
just you're on the counter guy,
Let me
or do
well,
you
yeah.
like pump
Let me
gas
let
for
me
people?
tell you. Let me tell you. Your guy. It's either your father's or grandfather's old gas station you inherited, right? But you're like in debt. You're like so much in debt that you have to start up this gas station and you serve people as they come in. You have to buy gas station like snacks and drinks to restock constantly. And like there's a kid that like okay, yeah, and you had to clean up the gas station, come in, you
Is
buy
it one of the
parking
gas
spots
stations
and
that
stuff.
have like showers too,
No, maybe. I don't know. I haven't
or
gotten
is it
that.
like a small gas station,
It's fairly small. You upgrade the size.
like
You
a
can
like a
upgrade the
mobile?
size though. Yeah. You hire people to man the cash register, to man the gas pumps to because you have to gas up their cars. They'll gas up by themselves. You
Are
have to
those
keep
people
the
who like
mechanic.
siphon gas
I'm
from
like
you?
looking at the
There is
thumbnails, and like if the gas station is like in the middle of like nowhere, like Montana or
yeah.
Bumfuck
something.
It's
nowhere.
like it's the highway one. See, I played that. I did not like it. I don't know why. Like it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun playing with somebody watching, but it wasn't really meant for me. I think I played like a farming simulator, like one where it's like I think I didn't play it alone. Some other simulator, but I have never like really liked simulators. And then like I was bored. I didn't know what to
I
do,
yeah, I
and I
never
didn't know what
played
to
a
play.
si- I never played a simulator where you like actually have upgrades and stuff into it. Like VR and like that job simulator with the robot screen. Like
No,
I played
Oh
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know what the game's called, but I played that, but that's like a jump in, do it, and you're done. Like
Rob,
it's
do
a
you know what it
one-time
is?
experience.
I don't remember the
I think
name,
it's
but
called Job Simulator
like
VR.
you could replicate like being a cook, being an office worker, stuff like that, and it's all in VR.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
yeah.
still
It was fun, but now it's just I know what's gonna happen. I know how to do everything, so it's not really that fun anymore. But like hearing like these long simulations that you can upgrade and get new things, that kind of
yeah.
sounds fun.
Well, I'm not that far in American Truck Simulator, which let me get to how I found it. Because, like, I couldn't find, I was like burnt out of Lost Ark. Didn't want to play it anymore. Didn't want to play any games. I prefer to play games with other people. It's just more fun that way.
Yeah, I
And so I
agree.
was looking through Q, and I found one game that looked interesting beforehand called Orc Massage, which, if you,
I hate you.
like, the second I mentioned it to Astrin, He was like, I already saw the Markiplier video. I'm like, what? Huh? I literally just saw it that day on the Steam. Markiplier watched it. Watch his video. It's pretty
No, he
funny.
played
He's
it.
also
He
very
played it.
yeah.
You know that was a
Watch
stunt,
it if you
right?
want it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's because
Uh,
of all of the drama on YouTube.
Yeah.
But we're not getting into that. That's off topic. Watch his video. It's pretty entertaining. It gives you a gist of what it's about. But I was like, I also had the idea, as same idea as him. Like, can I just do this without any of the porn? No, you cannot. You cannot. It's a porn game. So I went back to looking, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what to play. So I clicked. I looked up simulator. Sure. Let me try out this. Like, let me just pick a random game. I'll play it for 2 hours or something. I picked it. And I looked down. I saw. I remember while looking through simulators, I was like, I watched Rat IRL play Euro Truck Simulator before, and I'm like, I'll try it. And I looked through. I'm like, okay, I'm American, so I'll pick the American one. I got the American Truck Simulator. I bought it. It came with some DLC, which I was like, okay, cool. Maybe it was like some special. I tried it a few.
Nice.
All it is, well, I did like certain settings. There's 3 different settings. There's one where like you just turn with A and D, which I did not do. I did semi-realistic with
so what do you do?
moving your mouse right and left to turn the wheel.
It
Oh,
just feels weird.
Yeah, it
yeah.
feels weird, but you get used to it. You get used to it. And then I have to change gears, which if you don't know what gears are, it's like your car, different gears. The higher the gear is, the higher the max speed. And for the truck, well, cars have 1 through 6 normally. Trucks have like 1 through 10 to 13.
Jesus Christ.
And all it is you start out at a warehouse, turn on your truck, get your GPS, and you just drive.
And you drive like an Asian.
Only because only because I'm bad at it. I was bad at it at
Yeah.
the beginning, crashing into stuff.
The, the,
But
the moment I started watching you play it, you crashed like 8 times, bro.
okay, my last 2
That's not
trips,
much of
I
a
only
simulation.
crashed
You'd be
twice.
dead.
I
I
only
saw how
crashed
you
twice in
crashed.
first.
You should have
No,
been
no, no.
dead.
My most recent stream, I only crashed like 2 or 3. Nothing.
Uh-huh.
But you get it. It's all it is driving. And man, do I just it was just fun. I just wanted to drive longer and longer, get longer and longer drives. I think right now, if I don't hurry, what the longest drive I can get right now goes like an hour and 30, hour and 45 minutes.
You sound
Straight
addicted.
driving.
You
It's
sound addicted.
peaceful. It's peaceful. It's nice, peaceful. Like I'd like driving in real
Isn't
life.
Minecraft peaceful?
Driving,
Driving is nice
yeah,
real
but
life.
like,
I could drive for
I hate
hours.
yeah,
I actually hate driving. I
yeah.
absolutely hate driving because like I want to be moving my hands, and most of the time I'm not moving like anything besides like sure you're pressing the gas pedal or you're switching to the brake pedal. You're like slightly nudging the wheel left or right. I absolutely hate that.
See, the thing is though, Moses, is that they driving. They like I don't know what they did about the distance, but the distance is like just right. That it's long, but you always get change of scenery when you need. So like it's not just the same thing.
It's not the
You
same
actually
road.
get to different
But
cities.
like
It's the
to
same
me,
roads if you drive in the same area, but you get to different cities faster, but not too fast.
the thing is for me, when I think of a satisfying game, I think of like either Genshin Impact or Path of Exile because like you can just run around and just slice shit up and then just chill or do whatever you want. You can just literally do whatever you want. There's so many
Yeah,
things to do.
same thing
But
with
like
Truck Simulator. You just
but and
have
you
cruise
can't
control
you
on
just
and you end up
drive.
You
doing
just
whatever.
drive,
Yeah,
but like
like the same thing. It's the same thing for
That's
different.
not the same thing.
It's for different people.
I don't know. I think it's like something similar to, with like a power wash simulator. You kind of just do it and it feels satisfying while doing it. I can feel satisfied just driving mindlessly. Like I empty my mind and I don't have to think that much.
Yeah, I guess so. I do like Power Washer
The
Simulator, but then
the
again, I can just
one
draw pictures.
the one rewarding thing is, my God, it is hard to back up with a trailer, but it's just so satisfying when you back up when you get better and better at backing up with the trailer.
You sound like a nerd.
Dude, do you know like backing
I
up is
do know
kind
how
of hard,
how hard
but
it is.
backing up with the trailer,
I
like
do know how hard it is because like when I work, I have two sections of wheels
Uh-huh.
and only the front one turns, and backing up is hard when you're backing up into the elevator.
yeah, it's satisfying though. I'm not that far into it. I am about to buy my first semi truck, and then once I get one semi
So
truck
what have
in
you
real
been
life,
driving? A pickup truck?
I've been driving no, not in real life, Rob. My first semi truck in the game. I've
No,
been
in
driving
real life. In
company
real life.
trucks by the
In real
employer.
life.
So
So you're becoming a truck driver now in
yeah, the
real life.
last drive
Yeah.
today I drove for Tesla because I downloaded some workshops, which by the way are a lot of workshops that make the game much more modern. I have realistic lighting now. It's not daytime until midnight and then immediately becomes night. It is realistic times. There are realistic light physics, realistic traffic, which by the way, I was stopped like I had to turn right, but there was so much traffic. Like in real life, I sat there for like 10 minutes.
Like at a
The only
stop
way
light or
yeah, at a stop sign,
oh.
it was the oncoming traffic. The way I got in was I crashed into another semi. Was the worst idea. It costed me 1,500 immediately.
In real
And
life.
then once he moved, I just continued moving, and then the person behind him stopped. Thank God he didn't keep going. If he kept going, I would have got another car violation. But anyway,
Man,
that is enough of cars.
how the
American
fuck
Truck
did you get your
Simulator.
Class C license?
Yeah, I feel like
Bro, I
yeah.
had to move. I had to
They
take a
probably
U-turn.
were hiring 16-year-olds that day too.
Dude, I had to take a U-turn. Like, okay, so once I turned right, I had to U-turn, right? So I U-turned.
Okay.
I U-turned illegally because there was no oncoming traffic, and
You
I was
you know what
mad so
you
much
talking
time
about?
was wasted.
You know
Wasted.
what you talking about American Truck Simulator reminds me of that one TikTok guy who lives in his semi truck and he's like 19 or 20 and he always talks about like the shit that happens on the road.
Oh, while
You
he's
sound like him
trucking,
right now. Like you've been living in this simulator
he
for like
Like,
knows.
you don't
years.
He
understand just
no one
how many
can
cars I would
relate
have
to
had to
him.
wait for.
And do you do the seatbelt trick to your door so no one breaks in when you're trying to sleep in your semi truck? You know,
Wait, what?
did you buy a toothpaste dispenser just to make your life a little bit better?
I'm not in the game. Oh, I can buy
What do
a
you mean
dog.
in
I
real
can
life? In
buy
real life, right?
C3PO. I can buy C3PO to sit in my passenger seat.
Nah, he has to do a couple more trips till that he can afford it.
Yeah, you
But yeah,
can't. You can't.
I'm only starting. I haven't bought my own semi
Speaking
truck
of
yet,
addiction,
or workers.
speaking of addiction,
Yeah.
I've been slightly addicted to buying Pokemon cards. If that means anything.
I mean,
This
it did
game,
pop back
this game,
up a
this
lot.
game.
It did, but like I don't know why. Like after I bought it for Kuya, I just like, man, gambling's so good, bro. I want to open more.
Yeah, you
And
should.
then I went home and I bought more, and I was like, man, gambling's so good, bro. I want to buy more. So I went and bought more, and I was like, man, I got no money. I gotta stop this, bro.
Dude,
And then I want
Yeah.
to buy more.
is that actually just the reason why you've been buying it? Because gambling, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Not
Because at
I
least
tried
with
to.
Pokemon cards, you don't need two-factor authentication.
yeah, and you don't
Okay,
need a
okay,
credit.
Rob.
You also don't
Okay.
need a credit score.
Okay, okay, guys. No need to go down.
Or it's also you're free from going into places that smell like cigarettes 24/7.
True.
Which I've been to Las Vegas
It
more
just
times
smells
than
like
I
musty
probably should have.
gamers.
It costs so much money to go there.
Yeah, my place I go to only just smells like musty gamers and carpet and old carpet.
Sounds nice.
Sounds like the back rooms. I feel like I'm in the back rooms when I'm over there because the walls never end. I look at one person at the counter and then I walk a little like 3 feet and see another person and they look exactly the same. Glasses, half a beard, scruffy hair, receding hairline, black shirt,
God damn,
jeans.
you don't got a flame with that hard.
It's true though. Even the 21-year-old. Oh my god. It's like
Bro,
they cloned him. But it's okay. They're nice guys. They gave a kid free Pokemon cards. I wish
Oh,
he
that's
gave me
nice.
free Pokemon
yeah,
cards though.
sick.
I hate you. What about you, Rob? What have you been addicted to lately?
Bro, I've fucking Genshin dropped new update. I've been addicted to it a lot.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you
another
got
new
back into
area.
it?
Yeah, new area
Yeah,
to explore. Oh my god, I finished. It's a really long world quest. It took me like at least like a total of like maybe 14 hours,
Like
across.
collectively, like if you would
Yeah,
play it straight.
collectively, yeah. This is just really long, but it's like really good.
Wow.
story
Yeah,
or
real like really good story. A lot of emotions. Like I did as cried at the end.
Bro, I cry. I cry every time I think about playing Genshin again, bro. Like I was at work and like I was listening to music in my headphones and then Genshin music started going on and it was not the best day, I will admit, but like it's usually not the best day, but then like this specific song came in. I think it was like Maiden's Longing or something, and I
Hmm.
just started crying while cleaning like a mat and my coworker's
you
like,
have no
"Are you
main?
okay, bro? Do we need to talk?" I'm like, "No, no, bro.
No,
I'm good.
no, bro.
I just can't get my characters back, bro." And he's like, "What? Are you good? What, are you talking about a video game?" I'm like, "No, it's not just a video game, bro. It was a lifestyle."
Let me give some context. So before both Moses and Rob both started Genshin Impact around the same time when it first came out. Both were quite addicted, would play it
I
literally
was more
daily.
addicted than
Yeah,
Robert.
you were more addicted. That's the scary
I
part.
love
Literally
that
daily.
game. It was like the
And
first game where I actually enjoyed. And now I'm like in a limbo, bro. I
yeah.
cannot find a good.
And this man, he would play it on stream. So much so that eventually he had rolling streams. And on certain banners when you're rolling, especially when you're on stream, like rolling for a gacha, not any drugs. For those that
Bro,
know,
I
for those
actually
that
earned
don't know,
money
yeah,
from playing Genshin. It was the best time of my life,
yeah.
bro.
He was rolling gacha. He would roll a lot. He would spend a lot of money. I think he spent over like 500,
Yeah.
over 500. Got all of the best characters at the time. I think the most recent one was Ku, the little girl that throws a bomb.
Klee.
Lee, Lee.
Cool.
Who? No,
Clue.
wait. No, because Moses was there. I think.
I was about to get Zhongli,
Yeah,
but then I got hacked.
you were there at Zhongli banner. That
I was
came
about to go
out.
home,
I want to
spend
say
another
October.
$200, and I came home to a new account. And it was the saddest. I was like, "What is happening?" And Robert was like playing with, like talking to my hacked account, thinking that was me. And then he's like, "Why'd you change your name to Pee Wee, by the way?" I'm like,
Yeah, that's
"Bro,
so
what?"
weird.
And that's when I realized I got hacked. And you know what? The worst part, I could go on a tangent about this. So stop me if I get too long. But do you know what the worst part is? Like I sent so many fucking emails. I sent a total of 52 emails to fucking Genshin support. Robert doesn't know this, but I sent like 52 emails to Genshin support. None of them got a response. And then like a couple months later, I gave up because they didn't see any of it. And then a couple months later, again, Robert was like, "Oh, let me try and use the support in the game." And then they gave me a link to a survey. I filled out the survey, waited like 13 weeks, and they said, "Yeah, we can't give you your account." And I
It's so
just broke down. I
stupid.
cried. I
We gave
every
so much
time
info. Like we gave a lot of information.
yeah, I gave my Twitch stream bot. I gave pictures of the guy saying I bought it off this guy who hacked you. I'm like,
Like we
and
literally
they said,
had
"Yeah, no."
you physically playing the game. It's
Yeah,
so
like
stupid.
physically me. With the user ID it shown, it wasn't hidden at all, so you could obviously see. Oh,
Wait, did you ever log in with like on stream showing all of your login stuff?
yeah, yeah, that was the stream. It showed my email and everything.
It showed his email,
Wait,
but not his password.
that-
He would never show his password because, like with every
oh,
other
you should.
password, it just shows up as stars or
I think there was like a
Yeah,
asterisk.
yeah, but it
Gmail
would show
leak.
the link, right?
I think there was a Gmail leak because my Valorant friends list was hacked. Like someone was using my Valorant and League account, and they unfriended everyone
Hmm.
and like friended 2 people. But yeah.
Mm.
fuck that, bro. But like, if I had two factor,
Yeah, it
it'd
took
be over
way
because I had
too
two
long.
factor in League. I had two factor in League, and that prevented it from being active.
Wait, but
Oh
did
god.
Genshin not have two factor at the
Not
time?
at the time.
It
It
was
took them
it was
until
it was
like
literally the day before. I was at work. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home and sign up for this two factor because I don't want to lose my shit. And I go on, and it's not my account is non-existent. Jesus. I'm about to cry right now. Okay, let's
That's
change the
unlucky.
subject. Let's change the subject, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I was thinking
Hmm.
maybe we could do it. We could do like in between talks, like after a certain amount of time, we can just play a game all together, try the game, and then talk about how do we like it. And if anyone that's listening was thinking, hey, oh, they're playing at this time. Okay, I'll skip to it. Get some live gameplay, see how they're enjoying it, and see if they want to play it too.
and we can always get recommendations on games
Yeah,
if
and we
it's
can always
age
get
appropriate.
recommendations that's age appropriate and it doesn't cost a bunch of money and you need
I
to
mean, we
play
could
it
always
for
return it,
hours
right?
yeah,
on
we could
end.
return it. It will be a
Yeah.
quick segue. We'll peek at the game, give our thoughts on
I was
Yeah.
thinking, I'm gonna play Played Up. Been recent.
it.
We all just didn't say
Yo, just
anything.
quiet.
We can always do a group stream.
Yeah, we could do it with this account, right? You have it
Yeah,
under
we can
another
make a new
email?
Twitch account.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a bunch of
I
emails.
was just thinking of that idea. We don't have to play that game. We can always play a different game. We can always get other games in back, but we can just do it, break it up, like pause
Because we usually
the
have like
talking.
4-hour sessions of gaming at night. So I think if we
Yeah.
make a separate Twitch account, it'd be fine.
But yeah, I was thinking of just doing that. Maybe not always, not do it every night, but do it on some nights. Get some
Yeah,
break up
maybe.
for the talking. For the new format, we should try it out. Maybe that's a good idea. Activity.
Maybe. We'll think about it. Maybe we can make
Yeah.
it into a different video series if
So
the
not
viewers
this
want.
one. We're not gonna do it this one. We're not gonna play
Yeah, I
Probably
Played
think
Up.
we'll just talk this
podcast.
one and then maybe we could like record like a play session, like let's play or
Yeah,
whatever.
that'd be fine. And then we can just get like the
Unlucky.
highlights.
I just want to play some Played Up.
We're gonna cut this out part, right? This part out, right?
I don't know.
Wait, by the way,
I don't know how to
yeah,
edit.
roguelike.
But I do like I know I mentioned this before the podcast, but I really do want to talk about the upcoming animes that are being released this fall because there's some actually like juicy stuff we could talk about. Because
Can
I'm
we?
guessing you both
Uh,
watched By X Family,
Yeah.
correct?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, surprise, they're coming out with season 2 this upcoming fall already. It's only been one season.
Can we
Uh,
watch the trailers together?
Yeah, we could.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we can
could.
react to it, but like I'm just surprised that they are releasing it a season after. Is it like if they don't I feel like if they don't end it correctly,
Yeah.
then they're gonna have their audience expect
I
something
think it was
soon.
because I think it was already in the making. I think they already planned for two. Yeah, it's just part two, not season two.
Oh, it's
So
not
they already
season 2?
planned for it. They already planned for it. So now that it's getting
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of hype, probably
Because
very interesting.
I feel like it'd be better for watch time if they waited longer. Cause like there are people like you guys. I don't do it often, but I do it sometimes if it's a really good anime. But like if they waited like about a year even, I'd probably rewatch the first season to watch the second season because you guys do that too, right?
Yeah, I do it
Yeah,
for
all the
whenever there's a new season that comes out, I'll always rewatch because I just want to
for
know
me,
everything.
for me, I only do it for anime that I really like. I watch anime, and depending on how much I respect it or I like the anime that much, I would watch the opening and the ending all the time. If it's like something like I really love and
Yeah, and
respect.
plus the huge surplus of new anime people after COVID, I feel like it would have been such a good market move to wait a year to release the second part
Okay,
because it's
I
already
don't
a
think
12.
so.
hear me out. I don't watch the intro and outro of an anime until like 3 episodes in because like it's a hella big spoiler.
You okay? See,
That's understandable.
The only thing I have against that is I don't for the first few times I don't watch it. I don't actually watch. I just listen to it. The only things I recognize are characters, and I'm just like, oh, that character is gonna be my waifu or my favorite character during the entire anime. That's the only thing I do. I listen and I point out one, and I
When
just
I
wait till they show up
when I watch
in the
intros
anime.
or outros, I am so stupid. I try and predict what happens in the future, and I never am right because I am so bad at looking at foreshadowing clues.
Ah,
Hmm.
Yeah, the Overlord. Like I didn't even notice that. Don't touch me not is in almost every opening, and I thought like the latest season, since he's in the opening, I thought he was gonna like actually be a character.
no, it's. I think
But
it's
I
because.
looked at it again, and they were just looking at him. They weren't about to fight him. I was like,
Well,
man, stupid.
yeah. I mean, like for Overlord specifically, I think when I watch it, I always like I know what's gonna happen because the opening does spoil. But like that's a certain
Does
anime
it?
that it's like yes,
Am I just stupid?
yeah, yes. The only thing though is I watch it because I enjoy as to how it unfolds. Like I can know the beginning, I can know the result, but like if I don't know the middle, because Overlord's middle, like how it gets to it is just so good for me.
Yeah, I agree.
But we could
But
get that onto when we look at trailers.
yeah, have you guys seen those
Hmm.
intros where they black out certain characters until like later in the series and they're revealed?
I oh, I think I watched like one or two that are like that.
I
There's a
think I
lot of like
have.
indie companies that do that, and I kind of like when they do that. They did it for Demon Slayer with the newest season. Spoiler alert! That decaying guy with the two sights. They did
Mm,
it for
I
him.
didn't notice that. I probably noticed, or I don't remember noticing that. I think I probably noticed when I was watching it.
They did it for him because they wanted to keep the girl having two bodies a secret. So they made it seem like it was like an actual human. Like his shadow was human, not like skinny, like how he is.
Yeah, yeah.
And they didn't show what weapons, so
Mm.
it looked like he was unarmed. So people were guessing he was like the fisting guy. That sounds
After
really
that
wrong.
season, I kind of spoiled myself for the future of like from the manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't watched season 2. 'Cause
There's
I
also
read I read
Rob,
I know
Rob,
I'm gonna like it. But I
Rob, it's
already
not that
read.
you're gonna like it. It's literally like art,
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
really
I
good.
read the
From
shitty art.
episode 6 to the end, bro. It's like
Like I will
such.
watch it. It's just like I haven't yet because I already.
What you need to watch it.
Speaking of
I no,
trailers, by
okay,
the
okay,
way,
wait, no, 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 no,
Hmm.
no. The way you need to watch. If I'm gonna rewatch it, if I'm gonna rewatch Demon Slayer, that what is it? The Red Light District part,
that
second
one
half
was
to
good.
the end, second half to
That
the
was
end.
good.
Probably the last 4 episodes. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch like it would be the best to watch it like on acid or something because the visuals are so overwhelming. You just need to make it even more overwhelming, but not condoning drugs at all. It's just
Okay. Um,
it's so good. It's just so good.
moving on to the trailers, we also have Chainsaw Man coming out, and
Okay, let's
that's
just
big
watch the
hype.
trailer first. Let's watch the
Yeah, can
trailer.
you
That's big
link
hype.
me something so I could show it?
You can do that while I talk about. And then there's this one anime
Okay,
that
wait. We
not
talk
many
about
people.
trailer. Talk about the trailer. Okay, which one do you want? There's one
There's
trailer, two
Spy
trailer.
X Family and Chainsaw Man, but there's also another
All
anime
right, well
that's
look at
coming
the
out with a
most recent
second
trailer.
This
season.
is the most
Look at the
recent.
most
We'll
recent.
look at it.
Let me
Send me
talk about this
something.
for a second
Wait, are
because
Yeah.
we gonna
this anime caters towards amputees.
wait? The only thing is, can we watch it because it's off of Crunchyroll's thing?
Eh, we can
Wait,
get
okay, let me look it up.
demonetized. We don't even have
Yeah,
monetization.
we're fine. We'll
But there's
just
also that one anime that's like it's
Give me a
about
second. Let me look at
ghosts
what
and spirits.
Joey's doing.
okay.
Joey, who's Joey?
The anime man.
Oh, have you seen the
Hmm.
anime guys where it's like
Okay, he's watching it off of Mappa.
they're about it's about a
Okay,
guy who like is immortal
Here.
and then he has like a companion who has like a missing eye or a glass eyeball and a
Okay, focus on
amputated
one anime
leg.
at a time. We're going on
But this
Chainsaw
is
Man.
funny. This is funny. I just there was one season like 2 or 3 years ago where there was like 5 animes where the main waifu of the anime was like missing a leg or missing arms.
Wait, for which one? What anime are you talking about right now?
It's like they call it. Let me search it up. It's so it was so it's a good anime. I will not I will admit, but um it's called Inspector. They like hunt spirits. They hunt spirits and like exorcise them, I guess. But like the main character is immortal, and his companion is like a girl who can see ghosts, but she is missing an eye, an arm, and a leg. And
Interesting.
and like I read the comments on it when I watched the first season, and it
Worst
was like,
dead on
man,
TikTok.
finally some amputated waifus, bro. And I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Let's watch it.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys will hear it, but
I'm watching it on my side.
okay, that's fine.
Okay. That
I'll just watch it. No, no, it's good.
this animation is so good.
Yeah, the art
13
has
年
been
前
exponential.
アメリカで銃を使った大きなテロが起こったの。そ
Yeah,
の
that
日に
happened last week.
銃の悪魔が現れた。
夢くらい見させてほしいよな。
君の選択肢は2つ。悪魔として私に殺されるか、人として私に変われるか。
軽い気持ちで仕事す
I
るやつ
really
の
like the
仕
art
草
style.
生きてるやつはみんな根っこに信念があるやつだけだ。
おうおう、ひげ伏せ人間。
It has a lot of like I don't know, not the same look as Jujutsu Kaisen,
ただせめて
but
普
more
通
of
の
a
生
darker
活がし
feel.
たいだけなのに。
I think I'm
な
watching
ことも
online
叶えられねえの
very
かよ。
much.
Denji 君は人間だけど、悪魔になることができるんだ。
I wonder if that's him.
Oh,
君は他のデビルハンタ
See,
ーの誰
like,
よりも特
I
別
know how a lot of people were saying like this is too bloody, but like I don't know. It doesn't seem too gory. It's just very bloody. If that makes sense. Not a lot of guts, but more blood flying. Which
Yeah,
Japanese culture would be like, it's still bad, but in American culture, guts is much worse than seeing blood.
I was just wondering the same thing because like since again I'm saying like the new surplus of anime viewers, I was gonna say that since this is the first like popular, very gory anime, I wonder how it's gonna do and what people are gonna say about it. I know a lot of male audiences are hype about it, but I haven't heard any of my like friends who are women who
What are
watch
you
anime talk
talking
about
it
it.
about?
might
Main character's half naked when he goes ham. Of course, it's gonna be popular with women.
You mean men?
it might
Women.
come out like how Death Note first got popular.
Maybe, yeah.
Hopefully, it reaches that height because it does look
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
It does look really good. I will.
I mean, it is Mappa, so
That
Mappa.
too.
the people working on it is suffering, but the anime is succeeding.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I think it might be
Soundtrack's really
using a
good.
lot of 3D modeling. Looking at it again.
Like
Or
CGI.
art
Yeah, that's
in the
been
middle.
Yeah,
that's been
CGI.
that's been more prominent lately.
Yeah, like if
た
you go
だ
to
せ
like
めて普通の生活がしたいだけなのに。
like
なこと
39
悪魔として
like
私に
39
殺される
seconds.
39 seconds.
Like her opening up. I don't know. Like maybe it's the art style or is it like 3D?
Maybe they're
That
just really good at
is-
drawing.
That
It
is
just look-
good drawing. I know CGI.
It's good. Art.
That's good drawing.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
can kind of tell when it's CGI. And that is not CGI.
Maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm just dumb. I don't know. It's probably just art style. Though.
No, it's
デン
just
ジ君
really
は
good
人
art.
間だけど、
Yeah, it is really good.
That's really good art.
君は
It
他
is
のデビ
really
ルハン
good
ター
art.
の誰よりも
It,
特
it
別
may
な
be just it's Mappa. It's probably just art.
Yo,
It's
wait, look at
probably-
these nipples though.
Sheesh!
That's an otter. That's an otter.
That's a cow.
特別
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Sam's
Man.
excited about the titties too.
Yeah. Well,
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, I am actually really excited for Chainsaw Man. It's kind of a movie-esque kind of series,
It's
and
like
I'm
what?
really like
She's like
you
the
watch in a dark
badass
room.
Kobayashi. I remember that from the memes. The badass Kobayashi.
Oh yeah, I've seen those memes too.
Yeah, it is Mappa. I think Mappa did Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
I don't
There's
know.
no way
I
Mappa
don't
did it,
remember.
right?
Instead.
Studio. Yeah, it's Mappa. Okay, yeah, of course it looks like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's Mappa. Like, if you've seen the fight scenes on Jujutsu Kaisen, you literally watch the anime.
Yeah,
for
they
the
do
fight
fight
scenes.
scenes
it's
frame
so
by
good.
frame.
Watch the movie. It's fight
The
scenes. On,
yeah, and
on point. Best part if you're watching English subbed is the funniest part. It's the African American speaking English in the middle of the fight with
and
Gojo. Not gonna
not
spoil it
only
anymore,
that,
but
they
the English is hilarious.
the martial
It
arts
breaks
they
the
have,
tension so well.
the martial arts they have in Jujutsu Kaisen is very accurate. That was good.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
We're gonna
Good
watch
trailer.
the Spy X Family Part 2
Oh yeah.
trailer, or is
Yeah.
is there no trailer yet?
Uh,
Check.
and there is.
But yeah,
There's
I'm
a trailer.
overall excited. I'm overall excited
yeah,
for this
please look
upcoming
at
fall
that.
season, and especially winter season.
Just trying to make
Oh,
sure
there
it's
is.
not off of Crunchyroll because
Don't look at that.
Toho Animation. Okay, got it.
Fine, we're not making money here.
I mean, what
Yeah,
if
they
it
can take
gets
our money.
canceled? Because if it gets like, I don't know. What if
Man,
it's bad for the
fine.
algorithm?
Go Netflix anime.
Here, there you go.
Netflix
you.
anime.
This is off of Toho Animation. This is one of the trailers.
I'm not sure. Oh.
This doesn't have any of the geeks. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
But
Wrong
characters, new characters.
Yeah, there are new characters.
Left.
This one's an official trailer from Toho Animation, and it's an actual trailer. Here, I'll DM it. It's from a different YouTube video though.
Be fine.
So we're watching someone else's reaction to it.
Yeah, so if we get taken down, he gets taken down with us.
Yo, what if he takes our money down?
思い上がった西の豚どもに鉄よ
That's the brother.
何としても食い止めるぞ
戦争はも
So
ううん
she's
ざりだ
with boy.
Yeah, that's like the information.
New
吹
wife.
き飛ばしてやる
許しません
No,
よ
but she didn't have too much of a big part.
終わりにしよ
I saw a wolf. I saw
that
a
might be the
pistol
dog.
with silencer.
Didn't they get a new dog?
I think, yeah,
Oh,
from that
yeah.
other trailer, the new
Yeah,
dog.
at the very end of the first season, they got a dog. White dog.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think the white dog can talk. or something like that. I don't know. It's a special dog.
Of
It's
course,
special
the
edition.
whole family is special.
Yeah, that's on your writing.
That's cute.
I don't know. It's like for
吹き
me,
飛ばしてやる
the
Hmm.
story.
That's not her brother. Her brother has straight hair.
Huh?
I think it's just the character, like the story.
He has scruffy hair. And look at his
Yeah.
eyes. It's not his brother. That's not her brother.
Maybe not.
Her brother also has red eyes.
Oh, true.
That looks more like Shigaraki.
Wait,
but
it didn't
with,
show the it doesn't show
black
the
hair.
white hair person with
Who?
the file from the other trailer from Toho Animation. There's a white hair
I want to look
with a
back at it.
file in there. Yeah, you can go to it. Oh no, I
Like
think
from the
you-
this dude?
yeah.
No,
on
no,
the
no,
left.
her.
Her.
Who is she?
I don't know.
That's
But
a
this
new
is ours.
character. Probably another informant, just like the
Yeah.
other person, maybe.
Looks like it.
No, probably not. I think she might be on.
Maybe
the,
it's
Or maybe
yours,
she's part of the
informant,
police.
Competent.
Or
Yeah,
like,
maybe she's part of the police.
or
A lot of
yours
speculation.
coworker.
Dude, I don't know. Like,
There's a lot. Not enough info.
yeah, not enough info, but like speculation. She's probably on the other side because they're two different colors. One's red tinted, the other one's blue.
Yeah.
And normally, those are
One's sexy, one's
opposing
cool.
sides. Oh, actually, you know what it reminds me of? It's like reminds me of Codenames.
She's kind of
the
bad.
game.
What? You were saying?
No, no, you can continue.
What? I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, she a
all
baddie
I
though.
know is that when it's not lewd, people lewd it. So
Hey, the more you
even though
cover up,
this
the more you
anime,
leave for imagination, bruv.
yeah, the more this anime doesn't lewd, gives it more popularity for the people that lewd it,
No, I'm just talking about
making it
that
more
girl.
popular.
no, I mean, you could say that literally about anything. That's why we got Rule 34.
Yeah, I mean like
Jeez.
this was. I think it won't be anything different. Just be a different scenario as it goes
Yeah.
through.
It'll still be funny. Same
The
good old
storytelling
Yeah.
are kind of storytelling is okay. I mean, not okay.
Same
It's great.
peanuts.
It's great, but the plot, the overarching plot, is okay.
Yeah.
People literally watch it because it's something that passes time quick,
It's a cute anime.
keeps your attention. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
it's
good
cute.
slice of life anime comedy.
It's cute, and certain characters keep people invested.
It's a good mashup of a lot of genres. So it reaches a wide community.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, we're hitting around that hour mark, so
Well,
Hour mark. I
get your
thought we were going-
popcorn for this upcoming fall season anime
this
because
called?
there are some
What is
good
this?
eddies. I mean,
Okay, wait.
good animes coming out.
How long are our podcasts usually?
An
I
hour.
thought they were like an hour 30.
No, an hour.
an
Oh,
hour.
it is an hour.
Just about an hour.
But
Oh,
not only that in fall, but winter is coming up too. You better be ready for that
If you're
Mushoku
watching right
Tensei
now-
season 2.
if you're watching right now, I'm watching Overlord. We can talk about that if you're interested. Great anime, you should watch it. Though a lot of people
We
don't like
love
how it's
anime.
overpower, but it tells it in a different way. And
If you
there's
don't watch
wide
anime,
variance.
you're on the wrong podcast.
I just
if
like
you're-
anime.
guys-
dude.
Not, I mean, if you're watching
Yeah.
this channel and you're not a Degen or relate to the word at all, then
Yeah.
talk about us in the comments. Give us a game to play if you want to see a game.
Yeah.
If not, then we're gonna play a game that I'm addicted to some degree. If
Yep.
you want to get it as well.
We'll catch you guys on the next podcast or gaming video or maybe stream. We'll quack you guys later and leave a like, subscribe if you want to, hit that bell for more notifications, and we'll see you the next
time.
one. Quack quack. You guys suck.
You suck.
I hate you guys.
Yo, shouldn't we make it longer? Cause
I'm gonna leave that in. All right, I'm
how
stopping
much
the
is
recording.
longer? How much is